You're here at our spot. Go ahead and hit our go button. Engage autopilot navigation mode, absolutely. As you see on our navigation screen, it's creating our square there. Having to do everything from the HDS Live to the new Ghost. I'm gonna go to this spot right here. I've never even been there. I'm just gonna show you how it works. Just hit that spot. You see it just puts a cursor there. I hit menu. And I'm just cruising around and I'm like, okay, so, you know, say for instance, you see something that looks good or something you want to fish or something you want to check out. And I don't have no waypoint marked or anything marked at all, but I can definitely just get there and don't have to stand on the front deck. I can be doing other things. Something I'm working on is trying to just figure out how to align the square where I want to, you know, exactly where I want it to be or where you need to be to set that square up. I'm still working on how to get all that done, but best believe I can already tell this is going to be a feature. So as you see, we're reaching our destination, which I don't know what this is. I'm just marking it because it looked good on avionics. Let me bring this up over here, see what we're looking like. Got a little bit of activity over here, a little bit of here. See how the boat's turning? Yeah. And then it continues to go back in that direction that I just hit it on. Pretty cool. As you see, just from the shoreline moving behind it, we're actually moving. We're working a spot in that squared area that we have there. I won't have to touch anything. I won't have to push anything. It'll just work the spot you're currently heading, and it'll just continue to go that direction until you stop it. That's lovely for trying to get from one side of the cove to the other, for making a lunch, trying to get to your next spot, whatever the case may be. You're now getting to your next spot without having to do it yourself. Now, say for instance, activity. All right, so we're gonna get here and see we made it to our destination. It kicks into anchor mode. I'll be using a lot of I'm at the cockpit here, and it's going, trolling motor up there working. And I say, oh yeah, we're going a little bit off course. I could just go ahead and get us back on course or just change my mind a little bit. I just hit this left or right side. It's gonna continue to adjust for me and go to that spot. Creates my navigation. I want to engage in autopilot mode. And once again, I'm doing this from here. I'm not even up there. Now the Ghost is ready to go. If we want to just work the spot from the maximum amount of angles, I'm gonna pick either C-turn or square. So I'm gonna pick square. And then you can pick how many different legs you want to do, like 1, 2, 3 legs of your square. Speed it up. Off we go. Real easy. I'm gonna show y'all something else when I get there too. Something else that's, see how I went from anchor, it went from the previous mode to anchor mode, setting us up on the spot where we want to be. Cool. We're here. It's gonna set us up. If I want to hit the anchor, I want to go a little bit more that way. I mean, it's just so great times, you know, just out here dialing it in, figuring it all out. I got a couple rods on the deck because I was over there messing with some shallow stuff, but I ain't even really been fishing, just figuring this out. Pretty damn cool. Stay tuned. Getting the rod ready for this specific location and such, just at your fingertips. It's got to be lovely when it's tied in all together. I know some guys have other systems that it does this, but it's so far so good, and it's so nice to have Lowrance. That Ghost, boy, I love it. Sitting there having me a piece of chicken while I go to my next spot. Out, and you see that side scan on point jumping out in your face like pow. And but yeah, we messing with the course lock right now, and I just want to show you guys some stuff real quick. So course lock, as you see, I got it on course lock. It's going to go in the direct on its own. As you see the arrow moving, it's going to create the square. I could select how many times I wanted to go around it. One thing I am working on trying to figure out. Go, baby. This can be done up there at the front, but I'm just chilling, doing it at the console. And then we got anchor, course lock, turns, and navigation. Check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and hit turns. Look how many different options you have that you want if you want to work this spot. And so HTS live unit is going up, and I'm gonna go ahead and change out from anchor mode. I'm gonna close that out. I'm sorry, and then put that in standby. And then we're gonna go to turns right here. Check this out. So it says standby, that's anchor mode. And I'm doing this off from the console. We're gonna start turning that way. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. And lo and behold, you see, as you can see from the shoreline, and I turned it up just to, you know, because you wouldn't want to work a spot this quick, but that's so damn cool. Run it as it finishes off the square right there. You see it? Go, baby. So we're at the spot, we're holding where we want to be. And say, for instance, you got a nice little honey hole where you want to work the spot from different angles, and we all know angles can get you different bites at different times of the day. Something that's cool with the Lowrance anchor mode and the integration with the Lowrance. It's on the low speed right now. I want to kick the speed up some. There's off she goes. On our spot. Spot lock's kicking in. Navigation's kicking in. Anchor mode, rather. Speed it up just a little bit. That ghost boy. I love it. Sitting there having me a piece of chicken while I go to my next spot. However you want to do, 13 legs. You want to go around and around and around. And you can pick how many feet you want your square, how many feet wide you want your square to be. So once you have that all established, set up to where you want to work your spot,